Hello guys, welcome back to NFTGG, and today we're going to be talking about Oracle, what it is and why you're earning a bit less money in Cryptoblades. Or actually, since my last video, it might have dropped even 25% of your earnings. So we're going to be talking about why that happened and how much you're potentially going to make in the future. Now, this is not financial advice. This is me just breaking down the mechanics of the game, making it easier for you to understand. So make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoy this content. Now, to start off, we're going to talk about what is Oracle. Oracle is a system in place that Cryptoblades have to monitor the amount you earn per battle, okay? So this is at a dollar value. This doesn't matter if skill goes up to $500 tomorrow, up to $1,000, $1 billion valuation. The amount you're gonna make per account will be a flat rate in the future. It's already been pushing along that for a few weeks now. I mean, you can't have the same amount of earnings that we were getting 2 weeks ago with the amount of people playing today. It wouldn't make sense. The whole economy and the game would break apart. So what they're doing is just making a baseline flat rate. For example, if you have a level 31 character with a 4-star weapon, etc., it'll be the same across the board for everyone, and it doesn't matter if the price of Cryptoblades goes up, the skill, or down, okay? So I have an example here of what that will look like in the future. So right now, skill is currently worth about $120, but the Oracle system in place is telling the earnings that it's around $88 per skill, okay? So this is what it will look like if you have an Earth character level 31 with a 4-star weapon and just average damage or whatever, and just something typical, nothing out of the blue. So if the Oracle protocol had caught up on the current price, because it's slowly introducing this flat rate over time, if it had already caught up, this is how much we'd potentially making with a level 31 Earth character with 4 characters per month. So this is like, imagine one account, all Earth characters, and you're using a 4-star sword. You would be making $784 if you won 6 fights per character per day, okay? And I think a lot of the time people earn more than that. The average, I think they lose only 1 or 2 fights per character per day, or per account per day. So it's probably in the ballpark of like 830 to 800. I don't think many people would win all fights, so we will cancel out the 946. But this is just a glimpse of the future, how much potentially an account will earn. This is not guaranteed, so if you're looking to invest in the game right now, do not take this as word. This is just a rough estimate of what's to come in the future. Now, having said that, with the price going down, every time it goes down and the flat rate gets kind of more introduced and the Oracle brings down how much you earn, it also brings down how much it costs to forge and get a character in the game. So you could technically scale up your operations and have like extra accounts for a cheaper rate, especially if you held onto your skill for a few days or weeks. So there's a bit of a balancing act here. Like if you have a lot of accounts, it's going to take more time to do your battles. You can make more money. Say for example, you have 10 accounts, multiply 784 by 10, but it's going to take you a few hours every day to do your daily battles to get all of your rewards, and it's going to cost you about $6 per day per account just for gas fees. So if you have 10 accounts, $60 a day times 28, it works out to be quite a bit, okay? So just to recap and give my final thoughts on the game, am I angry at what happened, or am I happy that this happened? I just want to say that this is necessary. You can't have a game making the crazy money people have been making forever. Like, that's just impossible. We have to it has to be brought down to, you know, people playing Axie, for example, are making $30 to $60 a day depending on the price of SLP. It won't be too far off the exact same with this game. Each account pulling in about $31 per day to $50 a day, depending on how many characters and what the levels are. So I'm happy this is happening. I'm not happy I'm making less money, of course, but this gives more stability to the game. It'll give people more of a chance to get into the game. And as I said in previous videos, I don't care how much you're able to make in the space of 2 or 3 days. I don't think people should be able to play this game for a week and buy a car. It's kind of ridiculous. But I do like that the community is building up. They're only starting to introduce fun features like raiding and PvP coming up soon. So this game is a growing game. If you're in now, you're still so early. So I have high hopes for this game. I think it can do very well. And I think the price of skill will go up in the future, personally, but this is not financial advice. This video is just to assure you that what's happening is not random, it's planned. Like, it's meant to go down to a certain amount. Don't get scared by the price drop. You'll still be making good money if you've already made 4 characters or 2 accounts full of characters. It's just not going to be the insane returns people were getting at the very beginning, because you have to look at this as, for example, Bitcoin back in the day. People who were farming that did very well because they were super early, and then if you try and farm now, you get way less money. This game just blew up so fast that it skipped a few stages, and it went from incredible money down to average so fast because it couldn't sustain itself. So that's pretty much sums up Oracle. It's bringing down the price ever so slightly every couple of days. It also allows more people to start playing the game, so it scales. This is a scaling game. I think this can be really big. It would be so unfair. Could you imagine if you're playing RuneScape back in the day and it was $300 to get involved? RuneScape would not be as popular as it was if it wasn't for the free to play element at the beginning, and you can buy stuff if you want. So that is it for this video, guys. I hope you subscribe and like, because a lot of you have not subscribed yet. I've seen the statistics, but you're watching my videos. But no worries, I just wanted to give you some informative content with Cryptoblades, and this is normal. It's meant to drop. There will be a flat cap rate where it'll only drop to a certain level. So I think there's still good money to be made. Personally, I think it's a good investment. I have invested quite a bit of time into this game so far, and I've already got my return. So everything for me now is a bonus, and that's the way you should look at it. Be happy to play the game. If you make your return back, that's huge. And if you make anything extra, it's a huge bonus. So please take this game with a grain of salt. Be careful with it. Don't go taking out a huge short-term loan for a bank to invest in this game. Be very careful with your money. Do your own research. And thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.